constitutes a large part of modern history, post-Cold War history. That's not the usual framework of analysis for discussing it, but in my opinion, it ought to be. Well, large issues. There's a lot in print. There's many treatises yet to be written, even to be researched. I don't think the topics have been addressed with anything like enough seriousness. But I'll try to give some indication of why I think that's an appropriate and instructive way to view the contemporary world system, its origins, time of the Second World War, and maybe its likely future. So the main question that I want to get to is what has been the fate of the three basic and integrated pillars of world order that were established half a century ago, and specifically what has been the role of the United States, which has been the primary actor on the world scene throughout, remains so, and the one that's most important for us, for obvious reasons, independently of the significance and scale of its contributions, which are usually quite great for equally obvious reasons. Well, that's the main question that I want to get to, but I'd like to approach it by detour, just to make life more complicated. The detour has two tracks that I'd like to explore a little bit, and then from them get back to the questions. The first track is simply to remind everyone of what you already know. We have to bear in mind that the questions are not abstract, and they're not about some distant planet. So it's not like an academic topic for an academic seminar. We're dealing with questions of life and death, of suffering and pain and despair. The voices that are heard, not that one, the voices that are heard are those of the rich and the powerful, naturally. There are also those who have sought to be a voice for the voiceless. Their fate hasn't been too happy. Some were simply assassinated by our hands, or those working for us, a chapter of modern history that one doesn't read about too much. In fact, they were assassinated, and there's quite a number of them, doubly, in that they were first killed and then silenced. So you can do a check and see how many of your friends